talk to 45ers, a brief webinar for people struggling with communication with 45ers. Hi, I'm Matt Garth. I used to be a comedian, so then I discovered online webinars, and I had to lampoon them. And here we go. How to talk to 45ers. 45ers, I'm referring to Trump supporters, people who support Trump. They are sometimes a little hard to get through to. Not for any fault of their own. But first, a brief introduction. Me. I'm biracial. My dad was black, my mom was white. That was the story I was told. So I went with it. 2. I'm a possible idiot savant or high-functioning moron. Both of those things are very, very accurate to the people who know me personally. They'll probably be the first ones to see this. And they're like, God damn, that idiot savant, he's back at it. He's back at it. He's always doing some idiot, high-functioning moron thing. Yeah. But also anxiety, the real kind. I have it. I have a lot of it. Now I'm getting it just talking about it. You hear that? Okay. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. Or I thought maybe I could have said nor. I wanted to say nor, but I wasn't sure if it would fly. So I wanted it to look professional here, but not here. I don't buy into the two-party system. I do believe there's businesses, and more businesses make more money, the more decisions they have control over. So you just follow that. Just follow the money, and you'll eventually find out who's calling the shots. That's what I believe. Then again, I used to be a Christian, so I believe a lot of nutty things. Am I right? Heyo. Man, segues. I'm really good at them. Current atheist. That's I don't really have any better term for it. I don't really pay attention to it. I don't really care. It's like it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter what's out there, because what I feel, what I'm doing is good. I don't have any grief about it, and I'm pretty in tune with feelings because I have a lot of them. But most mixed people do, like Drake. We have a lot of feelings because we don't know how to grow up in this world of what we live in. Also from Alabama, that's going to come up here, but talking to 45ers, you get into these arguments online and it's horrible. Oh, it's just grating. You're beating your head into the keyboard or whatever, and you're just trying to get by because you want to get a good, valid point across to someone online, maybe, and it's not working. So I was like, I gotta figure this out because this is driving me nuts. Because I hate all this fighting. I'm tired of it. So, case study 1. Sessions asking the Obama era U.S. attorney to resign. Now that alarmed me because that just seems crazy. That seems like a paranoid thing to do, and I can relate to being that kind of paranoid because I have a lot of anxiety. I can relate to that kind of anxiety and being like, all right, all y'all need to go. Somebody's telling on me. All the time I'm telling on myself. Yeah, that's really bad anxiety. But that's also crazy. And if you have that kind of power, if you have that kind of power, you can't have that kind of. But anyway, shared that. That's my thoughts on it. So, good old Jefferson Beauregard Sessions. The third, I believe. The third? Is it the third? Fifth? No, not the Reich. Oh, God. Sometimes I talk to myself like I'm over to the side. Good old boy, Jeffrey Beauregard Sessions, JBS. 3. uh, mm, yeah, he's a special kind of racist. And this guy comes out of nowhere. He's like, I would do the same thing. Oh no. Here we go. This guy hops in here, all up in my page, like all caps. So I ain't even reading it at this point. So I'm making their mistake, right? Because I'm not listening to him because he's coming at me wrong. He hops up in here. I'm like, who is this guy? And he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, if he would do the same thing as Trump, I mean, I'm not one to jump to conclusions. I'm not one to jump for anything. I'm overweight. But you see, that's the problem here. So, I'm just like, dude, I'm just talking about checks and balances. He's already got a full. Always want to bring up the past. It's like the bank bells. I'm like, I don't want to talk about this shit. It's like, we're talking about the past. Why are you bringing up the past? Because this is the problem with a lot of these people that do the two-party system. Is it's about winning. It's Dallas Cowboys versus, fucking any other racist football named team. Jumping, bring up the past, bring up the past. It's like, I'm not trying to fuck with that. I'm trying to look at the future, right? Let's look at the future. Like, let's look at what's going on now, and let's look at the future. This shit right here is going on now, right? This shit's crazy. Let's deal with it, So that's the point, right? You're not talking about the right thing, and that's the thing, is how do we talk to them so that we can open that conversation. So a friend of mine here hopped in, and he fixed it for you. He had it in Bush, right? So he wasn't supporting his statement. He was actually just adding in Bush, because a friend of mine. I don't get into the politics of politics. I get into the politics of people, right? So then he's like, agreed, Mike. They're all in bed with the establishment. I was like, huh. So that's the link there. Now this is only going to apply to a certain certain demographic of 45ers, but they are 45ers we can talk to maybe get them to come around, right? Because if they're making the connection that they're all in bed, they know the establishment's bad. They just don't know where else to turn. Right? Aha. Right? And I just don't want these guys to turn into Nazis. Right? I don't want these guys to turn into Nazis and have to shoot people that I love. Right? That's the thing, right? So we've got to communicate with them. And I think we have an opening, right? This is a strategic battle plan. Captain, we've got a strategic battle plan in place. What's that? No, not a diet plan. Anyway, so the opening. Back to the slideshow. So I've got some awesome effects, guys. Wrong way. All right, case study number 2. Get out of here, Burgard. This guy. All right. I shared this post because I thought it was chuckly. Trump taking credit for Obama's economy is like someone inheriting millions from his dad and bragging about what a smart businessman he is. And I mean, that's funny. It's chuckly. So I was like, I was on my phone. I shared it. Whew, get out of here. Get out of my face and get into somebody else's face. That's what you do. So I was like, so this guy, I don't know who this guy was, right? Just hops all up on my shit. It's like, Obama. He's like, oh, see, I was like, Obama, blah, 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 blah. Right? Bush not just for 8 years, but that's the problem. See, he's the special kind of stupid because Obama blamed all his economic problems on Bush because they were his problems. Obama didn't take credit for anything that Bush did, right? Obama killed those kids with drone strikes, okay? He did not let anyone take credit for that but him. I don't know. But anyway, right. Case study, Dos Bad Hombres edition. Again, no idea who this guy is. Immediately jumps to conclusions that I'm an Obama supporter or a Democrat. So let's just get that thing straight. I like Obama the man, not the president. Okay? Like, he's a smooth motherfucking dude. Smooth motherfucking dude. Like, he could have been Lando Calrissian. You know? And then he had to be in that job. Everybody's talking about now, oh, I like Bush. Look at Bush. He can paint. Bush can paint, y'all. I like Bush. He alright. Making that connection that, oh shit, maybe they're just in a job. Maybe it's American and it's all corporations. Maybe it's just a job and you hate the man in the job, right? So that's what we need to understand, is that we hate the man in the job of president. They just flipped the script on us, right? And that's how that two-party stuff is killing us. So we have to understand that we hate the job, not the man. Because, well, let me take that back. For most presidents, we hate the job, not the man. The crazy on him, and I think it worked, right? So he's like, well, guess who is pushing the one world system? So I know he's still on that bullshit, right? But then he goes dot dot dot. His brain's like, something's in my head. It's making me think. Something's in my head, and it's making me think. That's what those dots represent. And he's like, I agree with your last sentence, and the biggest thing we can do is comment and try to keep things honest. Right? So boom, we've got an opening. So he's just, I'm like, man, how am I going to engage this guy? So I just try to break it down for him. Like, hey man, look, taking credit and blaming are two different things. Right? And stop thinking about the party. I'm not even a Democrat. Right? This is about the new. So this is where I turned on the crazy on him. Right? See if I could sync with his brain waves. And I said, the New World Order is expediting their plans for a one world government. And it's going to work because you want to stay distracted by the two-party system. They both want you dead, dumb, dead, or desolate. I learned that from the great fearmonger Alex Jones. You spend 15 seconds on his YouTube channel, you can pretty much terrorize anyone. But, so, you got this here. And, right? And those are two case studies. So how do we keep the conversation going from there? Right? I don't know. I don't know how to take it that step further because, do we go full on Alex Jones, but the liberal version of Alex Jones? Because that would be a great fucking troll. Fuck, I'd already blown it up. Can't do that now. But, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's insane. I don't know where to go from here. So, if you think of anything, hold your applause. Follow me on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube to Super Mix Bros. I'll put some links and stuff in there. But, yeah. Now let's go out there and have those conversations. Doo-doo-boop, ba-da-bow.